Do you remember the story of David and Goliath? After David had downed Goliath with his stone and slingshot, he ran over to him and he pulled out Goliath's huge sword from its sheath. And when you think about it, it had to weigh a ton. Poor little David, and chopping off his head. But he cut off Goliath's head so Goliath couldn't return. And when you're battling a giant of your own, that's what you need to do too. And I want to talk to you about that today on your Morning Cup of Inspiration. So we all have or had giants in our lives that we're constantly doing battle with. It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could even be sex. In the story of David and Goliath, David cut off the head of his enemy, which is a great illustration of what we need to do when temptation raises its ugly head. If you're tempted by alcohol or drugs, get rid of it. Don't keep it in the house. Put some barriers around your life to help you avoid being put in a situation where you're going to be tempted. The same goes with sexual sin. Put some barriers around your life so that you won't fall into that sin again. Sometimes that means the complete termination of a relationship, because once your relationship has become sexual, it's really hard to say, we're not going to do this anymore. And if you don't want to be in a situation of vulnerability, then you just have to end that relationship. But look, I'm just calling it what it is. Sin is sin, and you can't rationalize it by saying, well, everybody's doing it. It's a weakness, and it's a vulnerability, and it's an open door for temptation to come in. So why would you leave that door open? That's why we need to get rid of the things we're tempted to return to. And that's why we need to do what David did. We need to kill our giants. We need to cut it off at the head. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another Morning Cup of Inspiration. Have a wonderful day.